Okay, hey guys, I hope you can see me. Wait, take this down some. Um, I was just kind of making a quick video. I'll get better at um keeping you guys updated, but it's been a complete mess. Um, I'm just gonna try to do videos in order so you guys can know what's going on and keep you updated and things like that. And I'll get more detailed as I make the videos. So a week before Halloween, my husband had gotten sick. And so, I had a fever for like one day. This was like I said, a week before Halloween. The children were kind of complaining about a headache, but it wasn't really anything, major. And so, we just went on about our days. And so my husband, um, his fever never broke. No matter what I gave him, it just wouldn't break. And so he started coughing a little bit. His doctor prescribed him an inhaler. She said it probably was just, the allergies and things going on with him. And so October the 29th or the 30th, whatever day that Friday was, I'm not for sure. He kept coughing and kept coughing. I said, okay, let's go on and go to the emergency room. So I took him to Maumee Valley Hospital because we were in Dayton, Ohio. And so they said, all his blood work looked good. Probably had COVID, but they didn't know, so they took the COVID test. And then they just went on this. They gave him some stuff for cough, nausea, and it was something else they gave him. I'm not for sure what that was. I think for the fever. So Saturday, this is late Friday night. Saturday morning, the hospital doctor called back and said it was COVID and, take all these precautions with keeping everything clean and sanitized and make sure you take your medicine. Sorry, somebody called and things like that. And so not even an hour after the doctor called, my husband couldn't breathe. So I took him back to the emergency room. And then maybe an hour or so, he called me. He was like, they're going to admit me. And I said, okay, baby. I was like, well, you got your charger and all that kind of stuff. I'll just catch you in a couple minutes. And so, sorry, people just keep on calling. Sorry. He went from just a little tiny cough to being admitted ICU. Then he had to have this CPAP mask on, and literally oxygen just kept on dropping. So he ended up signing this release to do an emergency intubation. So a couple of days later, he is in a coma, not breathing, oxygen level through the floor, and it just got worse and worse. And so now I'm in another city. I'm in Cincinnati now. He is still, in a coma. He's still paralyzed. His lungs had collapsed when he was in Dayton. So now he is on the anti-death machine is what they call it. So he's getting ECMO. And these are the best of the best doctors and staff and everything. And so Sunday, and I got to do better with seeing what day something was because I just don't remember. So whatever day this Sunday was, he moved here. And so they couldn't do a helicopter because it was too rainy and too foggy and all that kind of stuff. So they ended up having to transport him because they just said it was nothing more they could do for him at Maumee Valley Hospital. So when we came here Sunday, I didn't know exactly which hospital in Cincinnati he was in, so I couldn't come. I had to wait for them to call me. And then I came Monday. So Monday they called me like, he's not going to make it. You come on up here and say your goodbyes. So of course it was so traumatic. And like right now I seem normal because I've cried too much. Believe me, I can't even cry no more right now. So I'm up at the hospital. His mom was on her way and she's coming with our son, and then my other children were coming to help me. It was a mess. I literally had a complete mental break. And so, I guess I must have fainted or something. I'm not for sure even what happened, because when I came to, doctors and nurses and stuff was like fanning me and giving me cold compresses to try to get myself together. And so I'm like, I can't even go in his room. I can't go here and watch my husband die. Like, there's no way possible. So I just lost all of my mind at this point. Um, and so after we had this horrible ordeal, you know, days later, he's still hanging on. His lungs have filled completely up with blood. I mean, it did not look good at all. And he's still fighting. He's still holding on. I will make more videos and get more, detail oriented and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I'm making these because this baby is fighting he fighting to stay here. So I want to make sure he can go back and look at these videos and then see, what all happened. And sorry for the mask, but we got to be protected. And so I'll just keep doing this, because it's like, if you read anything about ECMO, when they come out of it, they're confused. They don't have their marbles together at all. And life is just, messed up for them for a little while. And then with me, I'm like, I'm not going to remember all this stuff because I can't even remember what day today is. I know it's Thanksgiving, but it's like, I don't know the date. So I have to do this so we both can know what's going on. So if you have a question, just leave it and I will answer it the best way I can. But I'm going to keep adding these videos, and we'll just go from there, okay? Thank you.